All right. So again, before I go into the job, I just wanted to hit you guys with a little something else also. And this thing is going to be real important for you guys who are looking for jobs, who might be going into the job market soon. Listen, my Ty Douglas informed me of this. Mason West has told me to do this. Eric Thomas had told me to do this. And one of the things that these guys have admonished me to do, they said, listen, when you go into a job, right? Sometimes you might find yourself at a job that you don't particularly want to be in, or it might not be. It's a nice job, but it's not necessarily fully in line with what it is that you feel you would like to accomplish. And what I want to challenge you guys to do is to change your mindset a little bit. And when you go into a job, I want you to see the job in two ways. One, first and foremost, though this job might not specific, maybe you don't even want a 9 to 5, right? For me, I don't plan to have a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, but I have to be in a 9 to 5 right now, right? But although you are in a 9 to 5, I want you to begin saying, what is it that I can take? What is it that I can learn, or what is it that I am learning from this particular 9 to 5 that will allow me to, that will make what I do outside of this job better? So, for instance, with me working on programs and with me wanting to develop curriculums, etc., the job that I do now, I have to write curriculums. I have to coordinate this program that I'm over. And not only just that, but it also gives me insight as to how nonprofit organizations work. How do they get things rolling? How are they effective? It allows me to see how school systems work. What can I learn from school systems? So now I'm understanding systems. I'm understanding the pieces. I'm understanding who are sometimes the go-to people in those arenas, so that when I'm on the outside and I know that I want to do work with a school, maybe through my own business, then these are maybe the channels that I need to go through. So I just want you to figure out and really dissect what the place of employment that you're at, and say, okay, boom, as much as this might not be my first choice, I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life. What should I be learning from this particular place right now that I can take and then begin to implement some of the things that I'm learning inside my business or inside the next job that I'll have that's more so geared toward my career. And then the second thing that I also want you to take away is, or ask yourself, is what can I bring to the table at this job from what I do outside of this job? What can I bring into the job that will take this thing to another level, to a level that my employer would not have expected of me, to a level that my boss, kind of wows my boss, and makes the company more efficient. In what way can I add, and in what way can I bring value to this particular place of work that I'm at? And because what happens is that by doing that, you make yourself more valuable. Now you begin making more connections. People see you as valuable, and maybe they will want to, be the people to pour into the work that you do on the outside. But not only that, but it's also, and I love how Mason West and Ty Douglas kind of informed me of this, but this is now becomes an opportunity to test out some of the things that you do on the outside and see if it really has impact. So, for instance, when I do things, I talk about leadership. When I go do motivational speaking or what have you, now that I'm working in this particular organization, it's going to give me the chance to do some research. It's going to give me a chance to test some of my theories and say, okay, when I implement this, does it really have the impact that I would like for it to have on some of the students and on some of the staff maybe that I'm working with? Or does it just sound nice when I speak about it, but it's not really effective? Because I want to make sure, remember that everything that I do is effective, is efficient, and produces real fruit. So, though it might not be the perfect, or what you might consider the perfect opportunity, it's still a perfect opportunity for you to learn, and it's also still a perfect opportunity for you to pour into this particular place, and you never know what will come out of that. You never know who's watching, who might say, you know what, because I see how you've operated here, I want to elevate you to another level. There's another opportunity that I want you to look into, or I want to introduce you to. I want to introduce you to this particular person, and that actually could be the link that actually allows you to do the things that you really fully wanted to do. But you have to take full advantage of that particular place that you are in now. Learn all you can from it and give all you can to it. All right? So, yeah, this is Vaughn, and I'm going to head in. Remember, average is failure, and I'm rooting for you, man. Hope that this video was helpful. Peace.